Welcome back, beautiful people. We are back with another episode of the PvP Project Vega podcast. I am your host, the Project Vega. Welcome. It has been a while. It has been a month. It has been a month. I'll tell you, it has definitely been a fucking month. But today's date is June 18th, 2022. We are halfway into the motherfucking year. It needs to be over already. I mean, time's going by fast. It's going by pretty quick. Shit, I'm already starting to ramble, but we just started. Like, we got a lot of shit to talk about. We got a lot of questions. We got a lot of people submitted a lot of topics and questions and stuff like that. You can follow me at the Project Vega. Oh my god. We only do one take in this bitch. We have always done one take. If I fuck up, it's gonna be in this fucking shit because you're gonna listen to the flubs. It is fun to fuck up because when you fuck up, it makes for good entertainment and people like to laugh at people, and you can laugh at me all you fucking want. I do not care. I'm with it. But yeah, you could follow me at the Project Vega on Instagram and Twitter to get all the latest updates, memes, shout outs, anything you want that's on there. Mainly on Twitter. I'm mainly on Twitter more than anything because there's a lot of funny shit and a lot of fun shit on fucking Twitter. So definitely go check that out. Follow your boy. If you're listening to this on the oh my god, if you're listening to the audio version of the podcast, leave a like, follow, share it. 5 stars on Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, Anchor, YouTube, everything. Go ahead and share it to your cousin, even your cousin who might be deaf. Make sure you learn sign language so they can learn so they could listen to it, even though they can't listen to it because they're deaf. Yeah, I fucking know. I said that shit on purpose. I'm not dumb. I mean, I am stupid, but not that stupid. I just like to do stupid shit and say stupid shit. That's just part of my personality. It is what it is. But we gonna jump right into the show. We got a lot of shit, a lot of topics and a lot of things. A lot of people actually wanted me to start like doing like life updates in the beginning of the podcast. Just to kind of like show, and I was just like, you know, I could probably talk about stuff like this because the reason why they started suggesting it is because they liked it in a couple of previous ones and want to get like life updates and stuff like that. So like, you know, we could try it out. Where I'm at right now, I think I'm in a good spot. I'm in a great spot, more so. Like, I cannot complain where I'm at. A lot of pieces have been moving in the background. I wish I could fucking present them to you guys, but I can't right now just because things aren't hashed out all the way. They're still working. Got to get everything going. What else? Mentally, unbreakable. Emotionally, balanced. I'm gonna give you some straight up fucking answers. Like, I don't know, just life's great. Life's great. I wake up every fucking day, exercising. I go to work, come back, make money, throw some money, dance. Like, I'm doing my fucking thing. Hopefully you doing your thing for all the people who wanted to get this section on the podcast. So I guess that's all I can really say about it. I don't really know what else to talk about, but that's really about it. But new car comes in like literally just like 3-4 days. Can't wait for that. Waiting that bitch for fucking months. Jesus Christ, since fucking February. But it is what it is. It's because the whole chip shortage and shit and thing had to be fucking custom made anyway. So other than that, yeah, we good. Go ahead and leave a like, 5 stars, rate the shit, share it. If you're listening to this, Apple, Spotify, YouTube, everything, go ahead and do that. Especially Amazon been fucking lit over there. I don't know why. Y'all motherfuckers just listen to me. Hey, I don't care. Go ahead and listen all you want, because you know you love my sexy voice. Oh my god. But yeah, we jump right into. I'm just bullshitting at this point. We didn't even start. I mean, we started, but not really started. But yeah, first things first, the quick bits. Oh my god, I almost said the other thing. Yeah, quick bits. Things I just kind of want to like branch over real quick. Avatar, The Last Airbender, the cartoon is getting 3 movies. I saw that shit was like announced. I'm actually glad because they're bringing back all the original creators. Can't wait for that. I think there was something with Zuko, Katara, and Kyoshi were the things that were kind of hinted, which was actually pretty cool because I can't wait to see what happens with Suki, with Zuko, with Azula. I wonder what that's gonna happen. The Katara, I don't know what she's probably gonna do. I don't know, maybe her mom's still alive or some shit like that, which we already know. I don't know. She just disappeared. That's all we know. But yeah, that crypto is in a funny fucking place right now. Right now to this, what is that, 18,000? It's dropped below. I think it was just at 17,000 literally before I fucking 17,000 something before I even pressed play, but it kind of went back up. Great buying spot, opportunity, but just wait a little bit longer because it's probably going to drop even lower. Just because the whole market, possible recession we're about to jump into is, it's already kind of started. Excuse me. But yeah, that's that. Drake dropped a new album out of fucking nowhere. I was not expecting this shit. Nobody really was. He just it's called Honestly Nevermind. I like it. I really fucking like it. I like to go into anything and everything unbiased. There's also a couple other reviews later on down the road that we're going to be talking about. And kind of just rated it based off of how well it was put together, the beats, the rap, everything from just top to bottom. I've listened to this thing probably like 4 or 5 times. It's a fucking vibe to me. I like it because it's a mix of like European EDM, house music, hip hop, rap, a little bit R&B, all put together in one fucking album. That's why I fucked with it. I had no problem with it from start to finish. I just let it roll, and I could keep letting it roll all the time. I was just like, yeah, this is nice. I like it. It's definitely a summer album. It's the fucking summer, so it's absolutely a summer album. A lot of hidden messages inside it for people who don't understand what he may be talking about. I will say I do like this one better than Certified Lover Boy. Of course, Certified Lover Boy was still really fucking good, but there were only certain songs that I liked out of that. This entire album I actually liked. I enjoyed it for what it was. It was really well put together. But that's just me. But in terms of like his album drops, like the past like 5, I think it was, these things are just like, it was all over the fucking place. Drake was just going through shit, but it's Drake, a little emotional man. That's just how he is and who he is. Compared to his last like 5, like his early shit, like it was a pretty bad run. I ain't gonna fucking lie. I ain't gonna fucking cap. But this latest one is very good. Chris Brown drops his album next Friday, and I cannot wait for that shit. Holy my God. I'm so ready. I am so fucking ready. Can't wait to listen to his music. His music is always great. You can't deny it. You really can't fucking deny it. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say about the quick picks, because we about to jump into pretty much like the most demanded, the highest rated portion of the podcast. Like I can literally see the algorithm where everybody listens to, like, just focuses heavy on this area, and that's the Q&A section of the podcast. I don't mind. I like talking to them, but I like talking about this shit. I like answering your guys' question. It's more engagement to me, to you, to be able to answer, and people may have the same exact question that they want to have heard or just didn't ask it, but then it gets asked on the podcast and I actually answer it the way, in my opinion. But there's this. But first things first, yeah, the motherfucking disclaimer, bro. My word is not law. This is not financial advice on any of this shit. I'm just answering this to the best of my abilities, the best way I could explain it. You could, do whatever the fuck you want with this information. It's just my opinion, and my opinion alone. It's just how it is. But we gonna jump right into the motherfucking first question. And this first question comes from Big Back Turkey. Yeah, Big Back Turkey Back. Y'all on these fucking names, man. I mean, there's some other names in this fucking shit that had me dying because it just made no fucking sense. But first question from Big Back Turkey Back is going to the strip club and a relationship cheating? I don't think so. It just all depends, like, what your guys' boundaries are. Like, what did y'all talk about? What boundaries did you set up? What did y'all do? I don't know. Like, I don't think so. It really just fucking depends. Because if you didn't talk about it beforehand and you go to a strip club, either person, guy or girl, they're gonna have a point of contention with it. It's just like they're probably not gonna like it. Better yet, fucking take them with you. It's even funner. Get drunk with your girl or guy. I'm sure if it's a girl and you trying to take your man, he gonna be fucking happy. He got you and some fucking titties and ass shaking and shit like that. Shit, fucking dance on him while he's at the fucking strip club. Or do this shit at home. Like, you don't even have to do it. Fucking do whatever you want. But I don't personally think so. I don't care, honestly. If it was me, we'd have that shit worked out way beforehand or shit like that. So I don't fucking step out. I'm gonna do my fucking thing. I'm gonna go. I'll bring her with me. We doing that. If this was me like 10 years ago, I'd probably be saying yes. I'm not gonna lie. 10 to 12 years ago, yeah, it was fucking 15. Just like, yeah, I'd probably be saying, yeah, she did it. It's because I didn't know shit, but now that I know shit, hell no, I don't think so. I'm older, more mature, more wise. I know more shit. I'm more intelligent than I was back then. I wasn't exposed to all the like fucking toxicity and all that other crap now. Now that I am, it's just like, nah. Second question from the same person from Big Back Turkey Back is it better to date a lot or is it better to pick and choose who you date? That's actually a good one. That's a good one, I ain't gonna lie. It's actually a really fucking good one. Damn. Is it better to date a lot or is it better to pick and choose who you date? Damn, I actually gotta go deep into this one. I mean, you guys like it when I go fucking pause. I mean, it's not really pause, but some people might take it the other way, but I don't swing that way. For guys, on the guy's side, it is absolutely better you date a lot. I think you should date a lot of people. And what I mean by that is to go out on dates, get to know somebody, learn to talk, learn to actually play the field the right way, learn to actually be confident in yourself, getting rejected, getting stood up or, you know, flaked on dates and shit like that. So you know how to handle the situations down the road for that one. Get used to that type of shit, and you also get better at planning dates. Because you'll know the routine for yourself, so you just change it up as time goes. So I would say absolutely date a lot. For girls, it would be the same thing. Just don't give up that pussy like that too fast, because if you too fast, it's just gonna hurt you in the long run. Too many bodies, make sure you do not say your fucking body count. For the love of fucking God, don't tell nobody your fucking body count. Even if they fucking ask, you better lie and say 6. You better lie and say 6. Why 6? It's a safe number. Y'all seen Zach and Cody. 6. It's a safe number. It's not that bad. Yeah, just learn. I mean, like literally learn how to vet somebody the correct way. Like for girls, just date a lot, see exactly what you want, ask the right questions, just not the like same old bullshit that just doesn't let you get to know that person, and then later down the road you're just like, why didn't you tell me that way before? It was just like, well, it's because you never fucking asked. Like you never asked the question. You just kind of left it how it was. You just left yourself in this limbo thing. That's why you probably were stuck in this friends with benefits thing, and he never asked you to be your girlfriend, like type shit. Ask the right questions. If he gives you an I don't know, that's an indecisive type of person, and he's going based off how you might feel or how you might want to move. I'm direct. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I want. I'm good. I I got no time to waste. We got no time to waste, people. Like, why waste like 1 to 2 years on something that's not gonna be, of course it's gonna be fun. Feeling might be great. You can't judge that. But it's just like, if you really don't want to do it the long-term way, if that's what you're looking for, then don't fucking do it. Go with somebody else until you can find that better option. But if not, and you just out here and fucking just be out here, just make sure as soon as feelings get involved that shit's talked about, and then either split or, you know, kind of keep it going. But then it might turn into something. But make sure you ask those questions, because if you don't, you're just back where you first fucking started. And is it better to pick and choose who you date? Absolutely, it is better to pick and choose who you date. Guys, you better choose wisely, because if not, you might be behind bars, you might be in the ground, you might be broke. I mean, you might already be broke, but you might be even broker. Because alimony's the son of a bitch, child support's the son of a bitch. Wherever that, if you go all the way the fuck over there, that's the furthest type of thing. The mental stress and just destruction it does to you it's not worth it at all. Don't fucking do it. Don't do it. Just make sure you figure out exactly. If you like crazy, cool. It's a fun little experience to experience. It's the best way to put that. It's a fun little experience to go through, I guess, more so. Just because it's trying to satisfy your fantasy that you're like, oh, I like crazy girls and stuff like that. You really don't like a fucking crazy girl. If you really like a fucking crazy girl, then go to a psych ward, motherfucker. There you go. That's bad shit crazy. Oh, that's a whole nother fucking level. That you like it, go there you fucking go. Nah, you don't really like crazy. You may like that it keeps the relationship fresh because it's like something unique every single time. It's crazy bullshit where she's just making random shit up, or he's assuming shit makes no sense, but it's like in reality, I'm like, why do you want to deal with that? I don't want to deal with that shit. Fuck that. I'm trying to live a long and happy loving life. That's me. Stress free. If anything's actually gonna be stressful, I'm gonna work that shit out with her or without her. It don't fucking matter. I'm gonna make sure it get done. I'm not gonna put somebody else's happiness over mine. It's just like, I'm gonna be like, if I'm happy, I'm gonna make sure they happy within my circle. Like, as long as whatever is good that's happened to me, I'm gonna share it with my motherfucking person. That's what it is. It's just like, if you not happy, of course I'm gonna try to help you out as best as possible. Oh my, probable. Yeah, we probable out here as best as possible to work the shit, like work it through. That's what's gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. That's the best. That's how you supposed to tackle shit. You work together on this shit. But like, come on now. Where was I even going with this question? I don't even know. I'm just talking. I'm just out here. But yeah, that's how you should. Oh my god, that's kind of backtrack because I went off on a tangent. I like going off tangents. That's why you guys listen to me. I'm just talking, just blabbermouth. But that's Once I get talking, I just start talking. Choose who you want to date wisely, girls. Choose the best man that is fit for you. You want to settle, go ahead and settle. It's nothing bad about settling for less, but if you got some crazy stupid ass high ass standards, like saying you demand a multi-millionaire that's just gonna be monogamous to you, bitch, you got another fucking thing coming. That is not gonna happen. You got the lowest chance on that shit. Probability versus possibility. The probability is extremely fucking low. The possibility is just like, yeah, you could say it all the time. Yeah, it's possible, but is it probable? Nah, bro. Come on now. Let's be real. Be real. Like, just drop the standards. It's like people who are 6 foot in the United States. I think that's what, like, less than 6% of the U.S. population. I think it was, or 6 or 7%, somewhere around there. people who make over $1 million, that's already less than 5%. Like, it's just like you're getting lower and lower. And then say if you like somebody who's Asian, even lower. Somebody who's black, even lower. Somebody who's Caucasian, like you got to put all these. Once you put these variables here, then it's just like, all right, this is like that number just keeps just growing and growing. It's just like, yeah, you're just like, oh, you got a 1 out of, I don't know, 20 million type chance or some shit like that. I don't know, some random number I just threw out there. That's when it's just like, all right, yeah, it's like you're better off getting a I was gonna say a lottery ticket, but even still that. We're gonna move on to the next question. I've hung on to this one for too long. Next question comes from Karina. And Karina, I know her. Love her. Great. Karina, she asked, do you keep nudes from past relationships while in a whole new relationship? No. I've already discussed this. I don't. I've had it. Nudes from exes or anything like that. I don't have any of that shit. No, I don't have anything like that. While in a whole new relationship, of course not. Now, there are people who do. There are people who do. Absolutely. Do I care? Not really. I don't really care that much. Because it's not me. It's not my relationship. And like, can I give my opinion on it? Yeah, absolutely. Because everybody has an opinion on anything. It is what it is. As long as it's not affecting me in any type of way, I don't really care. You can tell me about it. But if you're gonna sit there and just bitch about it all the time, then fucking deal with it yourself. Either leave that person or just give them an ultimatum. Ultimatums are great. Bad things happen out of all of them. But yeah, just to answer your question, no, I don't keep nudes from past relationships. So there you go. There's no point. I haven't done that shit. So we're good. Next question comes from the Jackman Ford. Jackman Ford. And the Jackman Ford says, "Hey man, what kind of advice can you give for someone who is trying to work on themselves but keeps running into interferences that get in the way?" What kind of advice can you give for someone who is trying to work on themselves but keeps running into interferences that get in the way? Okay. So, I don't know what, I mean, the interferences, all right, I'm gonna be real. The only interferences that are acceptable that get in the way of you working on yourselves is a death. That's personally, a death, a traumatic injury, like a fucking broken leg or like a crazy car accident, like put you in a coma type shit. Shit like that. That's really about it that I would say. If it's not any of those two, then what the fuck is the shit that's getting in your way? It comes to discipline and consistency. If you are not mentally disciplined, if you cannot discipline yourself to work on yourself, to actually make you want to do it, because you're trying to work on yourself, but you're not actually putting in the effort to do that. There's trying, wanting, and needing. Like, what? You can't differentiate the three of those? Trying to do something, wanting to do something, and then you need to do something. Like, there's different categories for each and every single, like, oh, I'm trying to work on myself. Oh, I want to work on myself. Oh, I need to work on myself. There's a little bit of an urgency in each and every single one of them. Oh, there's also you have to work on yourself because it's my way or the highway type shit. And it's like, you got 4 actually. Like, what is it that's stopping you? What is getting in the way? Is it your friends? Is it the job? What is it? If it is, then you need to put yourself on a schedule. You need to start dividing your days up each and every single time, because I don't know what you do for work. whatever you do for work, 8 to 10 hours, whatever that might be, cool. You dedicate to that solely for that. After that, make sure you eat, shower, take care of your hygiene, shit like that. Takes another hour out of your day or whatever it is, because hopefully you sleep for 8 hours, because just both of those right there, then and there, like let's just do 8 and 8. Sleep for 8 hours and work for 8 hours. You already got 16 hours right there. And then you got the hour or two, you know, take care to, you know, wash yourself up and shit like that. Then what, you're at 18 right there. From that, what are you doing all those other hours? Like, are you working out? Are you reading? Are you doing any type of like meditating? Even though meditating really ain't gonna do shit for you. Are you like more so like planning out what you need to do? Like if you're going to school, I don't even know if you go to school. That's a fucking another thing. If you go to school, that's, I mean, because if you go to school, then you can't even get fucking 8 hours, especially if you're working and going to school. You're getting more like 4 or 5. Like that shit drops drastically, just bam. But it really just depends what you're doing with yourself and what type of time you're putting towards working on yourself. What are you even trying to work on, and why are you trying to work on it? That's another thing. It's like, what is it you need to work on? Why do you need to do this? If you're trying to better yourself as a most people who say hey man are guys, so I'm just assuming you're a guy. If you're trying to better yourself as a man, oh yeah, bro, you got a lot of shit going. You got a fuck ton of shit you gotta get started on. You gotta work on that shit yesterday. You should have been started last week, last month type shit. You're fat, hit a gym. You don't know how to eat right, then you need to fucking eat better and work out. If you're fucking lazy, then you need to put some pep in your step and put a fire under your ass so you can start fucking moving and start actually working on yourself to actually get going. I don't know, man. It just comes to discipline, your work ethic too. Like, it just, what are you trying to work on? Because it's a very vague thing. Like, there's a lot of shit when you say, oh, I'm trying to work on myself. Are you a shitty person? Do you have a shitty personality? Do you not know how to approach people? What? There's a lot of shit that goes into it. You need to figure that out, and why. Like, I already see you're trying to make it. I don't know why you listening to me. Like, why are you asking it to that? Like, I understand why you want to ask and just to get another opinion, but here's the thing. I could be like the 50th person down the line that you asking this. If you've already gotten to number 50 and you haven't done nothing, then you're never gonna do anything. You're just fucking procrastinating. You just need to shut the fuck up. Like, to be fucking real, like, you're not gonna do anything anyways. It's probably gonna take something extremely life-changing, like literally a life-altering event that's gonna come later down the road that's gonna get you to actually start doing it. By that time, it's gonna be too late. Why wait until it's too late when you could have already been started? After the first or second person, just kind of get a second opinion, I could understand that. Maybe I am the second opinion. Maybe I'm the second opinion that's actually giving you the real shit. It's what I usually, I'm just gonna be straight up and be real with you. The second opinion is gonna give you the real shit and make you actually want to do it, not make you not want to do it and go get a third opinion. I'm like, as soon as you get to the third person, it's just like, it was just nothing. In through one ear, out the other. Like, come on now. Like, you gotta actually take the information and retain the information. You don't retain and understand the information that was given to you from both people, either the soft-hearted or the person who is a fucking hard ass on you. Then you're lost at that point. You're just not gonna do anything. You're just gonna keep fucking running around being dumb. But that's all I gotta say to you, Jackman Ford. Hopefully you could get better on whatever you're working on. But it is what it is, my guy. You just gotta do your thing, man. You just gotta put some fire under your ass and you gotta move, bro. You gotta move. This is not the time to be sitting on, especially however old you are, bro. As soon as you get above 18, bro, you should just shit. Start to move, and that goes for all the guys in here. Start to move, man. Start creating shit. Start doing something with your life. Just start get some more masculine friends around you. Get some more people who are actually doing shit. The only way you're gonna get better is if you have successful people around you, because that's gonna drive you to want to be successful yourself. Start doing that. So get a mentor. That's another thing. Get a fucking mentor. Like, no, I'm not gonna be your mentor. I'd run you through hell if I was you're gonna be your fucking mentor. Be the worst, best fucking mentor you could possibly be. You don't have to pay the fuck out of me if you want that shit, though. That's time and effort I don't even want to put towards you, but you pay me well. Oh yeah, I'll do it. But yeah, get a fucking mentor. And do your thing, bro. But it is what it is. We gonna go from that. Next question. This comes from user. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, this is one. This is a hell of a name. Pastrami leg lips. Pastrami leg lips. Oh, we know what those are. What the fuck, bro? Yep. It's one of those podcasts where we got the random name. We got some pretty weird names, bro. From Pastrami leg lips. This question, they asked, do you see relationships getting better as time goes on or worse? Like, do you see more marriages happening? Because I like to get married, but guys aren't looking to get married. What are your thoughts on that? Okay, this is a multiple question thing. I just fucking copied and pasted. Fuck, this is another lengthy wordy. Fuck. Nah, I like answering these. I just like complaining. I'll complain, but actually do this shit and make sure I fucking go hard in the paint with it. Do I see relationships getting better as time goes on or worse? I personally think it's gonna get worse. Reason being, well, I'll answer that afterwards. Like, do I see more marriages happening? Because I'd like to get married, but guys aren't looking to get married. That is true, because what are your thoughts on that? All right, let's just go ahead and answer these. Let's stop beating around the bush. Don't need to do that. Yeah, no, I see it getting worse because relationships are becoming just a lot of flings now. People aren't looking to be serious. And it's just, the guys are becoming a lot more feminine and a lot more soft. Women are becoming more masculine, a lot more stronger in the relationships and stuff like that, to where the dynamic it's just completely switched, and relationships aren't lasting the way they're supposed to, because it's supposed to be the other way around. Like, the man is supposed to take care of all that shit, this, that, and the third, while the woman is not supposed to take care of that masculine frame. Because it don't work that way, bro. If it works the other type of way, it's just like, it makes the girl a little bit more unattractive to the guy. The guy just completely just kind of lets the shit happen. It's just like, yeah, she could take care of me, this, that, and the third, she cooking for me and all that stuff. I'm like, bro, you sound fucking terrible saying some shit like that. And then when a girl's going around saying that, oh, she's strong, independent, don't need no man, this, that, and the third, I take care of my man, da 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 da, it makes people look at you like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you don't need to be taking care of no fucking man, first and foremost. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him? That's some bitch ass shit. The hell are you doing? It's just bad. It's just bad all around. And there's a lot of relationships like that. Because that's why everybody's like, niggas ain't shit. Oh my god, like, I even hate that shit, but it's just like, it is what it is. And when people say niggas ain't shit, the thing is, like, they're talking about all races, not just black people. Like, it's all fucking races. It's a term of endearment at this point. It's just like, it's that dude, a homie, just guys. Like, it's that word nigga it's used for all kinds of things, like the word jit or Jean. Like, yeah, it's used for all those things. Yes, guys aren't looking to get married because the marriage laws benefit the women. So why would you get into a contract with somebody where you're bound to lose. Like, nobody wants to do that. Nobody's trying to lose half their money, half their life, or if not all of it. Even if they aren't making much, nobody's trying to lose that. Even if they're just struggling to hold on just by a bit, why would they let go of themselves just to try to be a temporary happy later down the road? Like, that's where prenups come into way, and it's better to do that. But no woman wants to sign a fucking prenup. I'm not gonna say no woman. Majority of women will not want to do that shit. Hell no. Majority of men don't want to get married because of that shit. What is it? 80% of the divorces are initiated by women. Over 50% of divorces, over 50% of the divorces are because of women, for happiness or whatever the fuck it is. Like, marriage rates are plummeting. These are the lowest they've ever been, as well as birth rates are going down as well. You can look up all these stats. They're fucking all over the place, dude. They're just, you can literally look up the US, pretty much all US based statistics and stuff like that. I'm not just, it's just spewing out bullshit. Like, this is literally the real shit. So why would any guy want to get into that, especially when 80% of the divorces are initiated by women and over 50% of divorces are happening and shit like that because of that? Why would you do that? That's like a guy, or even better yet, let's put it like this. Great analogy is used from Fresh and Fit and all them. It's just like, if you were to jump out of a plane with a parachute and you have an 80% of a chance, 80% of it not deploying, would you jump out the plane? You have an 80% chance of it not working? Nah. Like, you're gonna take that 20% chance? Fuck no. Fuck no. I don't even know if I would even take it if it was opposite. 80-20, like, fuck, yeah, that's still that 20% chance. I'm like, man, that's still too high of a number. I fuck with numbers, so it's just like 20% is still way too fucking high. Hell nah. 5% is still like, maybe. We'll probably do it, but just hell nah. That's terrible. Terrible. No, we ain't doing it. Guys aren't doing it. And a lot of guys are just bitches. A lot of them are bitches. You could already tell. They don't know how to talk to women. They don't know how to approach women. Let alone don't have great hygiene. They literally don't know how to carry themselves well. Let alone dress. Like, it's left and right. There's guys who do, and there's guys who don't. It's just like, you get a mix. It's a bowl, man. It's a bowl. So that's really all I gotta say about that. Hopefully I answered your question. Hopefully I answered all the previous questions the best as possible, but we're gonna move on from that. The next question comes from Cat in the Blender. Oh my God. Putting a cat in a blender. Internet is just undefeated. These usernames are great. Honestly, I love them. This user's question is, you seem very confident in the things you say to people. So here's my question. What got you to be so confident, especially when talking to women, and where did it start? I put this question here because I don't know if I've answered this shit before. Maybe I did. I just don't remember. Fucking 25 podcasts and like over like, what has it been, 2 years now? Shit. Yeah, 2 years. So I don't really fucking know. I tried going back through like the other questions and stuff like that, and I didn't really see anything, but as far back as I wanted to, honestly, because I just been fucking extremely busy. I think that was definitely another thing. Anyways, what got me to be so confident is because of knowledge, talking to people, going out, touching grass. For people, what that means, for people who don't know what that means, it's like literally I go out, I go outside, I go in, I'm outside. I'm just not in the house. I'm not cooped up in the house. I like being lazy. I like to chill, be on the game, talk to my boys. I like watching movies and shit like that. But other than that, like, bro, I'm out. It could be either from work or just I'm on the weekends. I go either bowling, movies, dancing, to clubs, whatever the fuck you could think. I'm outside. We outside, bro. We outside. Like, that's just how it is. When talking to women, I date a lot of girls. I talk to a lot of girls, like a lot of women. Like, that's literally the only way you can fucking get better is to learn how to be like, for my guys out there, because I'm pretty sure this is, I don't know what kind of username this is. I don't know if this is a guy or is this a girl asking me, but for the guys who listen to my podcast, and to also for the women, but more so for the guys, is more directed to you. The only way you could get better at talking to anybody is literally going out and talking. You talk to your colleagues. No. Don't talk to your colleagues because you're already comfortable with them. I've said it on previous podcasts. If you're comfortable, you're never gonna grow. You gotta get uncomfortable. You gotta talk to new people. When you go to a grocery store, gas station, or some shit like that, talk to them. Just say hi. I don't know. Just get used to that interaction with those people. Just get used to it. Go out for beers. Sit at a bar. Excuse me. Talk to the people around you, the old heads that are there, young motherfuckers, shit like that. People having a good time. Join a random group. I always join random groups. Oh my fucking god, dude. I don't know how to fucking talk at all. But we out here with one take Drake over here. But I don't look nothing like Drake. Hell no. I'm a Zulu warrior, what my fucking brother likes to call me. Where was I going with that? I don't even know. I lost my train of fucking thought. Oh yeah, talking. Yeah, go out with people. Be uncomfortable. Get used to that interaction. With talking with women. Just walk up and say, excuse me, like, what's your name? Just follow from that. If you want to use pickup lines or some shit like that, go ahead and do that. Funny, stupid, corny pickup lines, just to have fun. If you have no like real intention of like actually like pursuing anything further with her, just use a fucking corny pickup line just to get used for the act. Just get used to the interaction, just to see what her reaction is. Get her to smile, bro. You get her to smile, chuckle, whatever it is. She might be a little bit interested, even though you just use something fucking completely stupid. If she tells you like no, don't have her, don't bother her, whatever it is, just walk away, go to the next one. If she's with her friend or some shit like that, do it on the one right next to her. Use that same exact shit. Doesn't fucking matter. Just fucking get used to it. It's just funny. The best way, I mean, at this point, if you're older and you don't know how to do this, and I mean like older, if you're like above like 28 and you don't know how to do this shit, bro, fuck, I have bad news for you. You really gonna get butt hurt and your ego is gonna get fucking scarred. If you're a lot younger, it's better to do it when you're younger, just because you don't really have much to lose at that point. You really don't really have much of an ego because you haven't really established yourself. For guys who are older, even like 25, 24, 23, you're like kind of becoming yourself, and you're kind of establishing yourself a little bit more, to where you kind of like your ego is gonna be a little bit hurt. But like, let your ego get hurt. Let that shit hurt. Like, what doesn't hurt you makes you stronger. Even what does hurt you makes you stronger. So it's just like, but just don't lash out. Just have fun with it. Just laugh it off and walk away. Like, come on now. Like, there's no reason to like call the girl out her name or something like that. I mean, if she going crazy on you just after you just asking, you just like, hey, you mind if I use this pickup line on you or some shit like that, or just being funny, and she go crazy on you, like, shut the fuck up, then it's just like, best thing to do is take the high road, walk away. He's like, okay, bye. I just wanted to but if you don't want to take the high road, you just kind of want to go. I don't recommend it, but you do you, bro. Just don't hit her. That's all I gotta say. Where am I going with this? Oh, and last one. Where did it start? For me, where it started, I don't know if I've told this. I've told the story plenty of times to like my people and shit like that. But I don't know if I've told the story on a podcast. But where all my confidence and shit came from, and where that shit started was, what was it? I want to say it was back in middle school. It was back in middle school. Yeah, it definitely was back in middle. I think it was like seventh or 8th grade. It was one of the two. 6th, 7th, or 8th. One of the three. I'm gonna just say middle school. But like I usually do, I was out with my boys. We went out to the movies, and just like when you're out with your boys, for the guys who know, we always looking at girls, this, that, and the third. We always do that shit where it's just like, hey, bro, I bet you won't go talk to her. I bet you won't go holler at her. And it's just like, yeah, she fine. I do this, this, and that. Woo, woo, woo. All this, that, and the third. And it's just like, yeah, you bet you won't go do it. You know, you won't go do it. Da, da, da. Go get her number. Majority of the time, we never fucking moved. And we was just like, nah, I'm good. Da, 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 I don't need it. Da, 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 da. It's because we were scared. Literally, something in me was just like, you know what? Fuck it. It's like, it's the worst that could fucking happen. I just got up, went up to her, and was just like, hey, I thought you were really cute. Woo, 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 woo. Can I get your number? Ask you out? She said no, she had a boyfriend. I was like, all right, cool. And then just walked away. Since then, I was like, you know what? That really wasn't that bad. It took a lot of fucking courage, and I kind of was scared at the time. Just like be able to approach her and shit like that. Back in fucking, I was a little boy, bro. I didn't really know that shit. Just getting into the dating game. Just about to start playing the field, bro. I was water boy. Now I'm fucking all-star. Madden. You know, all that shit, bro. I got my Heisman. Nah, I ain't got the Heisman yet. I'm fucking stupid. Shut the fuck up. Oh, I mean, shit, you can give me a trophy. Shit, I've been doing. Oh, you give me a trophy. But yeah, that's where it started. I appreciate that moment to the fullest. I will always remember that because that's what started that whole process of getting used to approaching women and being able to get used to talking and kind of going out from there. Because back in middle school, I used to just be just kind of like to myself. I was more closed off, just kind of like confined, you know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't like this outgoing. I was just more just to myself. I always wore big ass thick jackets and shit like that. I don't know why. Even if it was 105-degree weather, it was Vegas, bro. That's always wear jackets. I didn't care, but shit didn't actually faze me at all. I was just thick coat, 100-degree weather. I was cool. Didn't really sweat that shit either. Like it was cool, but hopefully that answers your question. Cat in the blender. Yeah. And last question. Thankfully, because oh my god, I am so tired of talking. But we still got more shit to talk about. This question comes from Miss Kitty Cat. Sorry, no shit. Miss City Kitty. Yeah, Miss City Kitty. That's what it is. Okay, so there's a girl. I fuck with it. There's a lot of things that I agree with on what you say on your podcast. Okay, appreciate it. That's why I like to listen to it, and it's pretty entertaining. You know, I'm just doing my thing. I like to crack jokes and just talk the way I do. So I have a question. When guys have like a guy night, do you all wingmen for each other, or is there a dedicated person that takes care of all the guys? Because you seem like you can play the field with no issues. This is a legit question. I ain't gonna lie. When guys have a guy night, do they all wingmen for each other, or are there a dedicated person that takes care of all of them? It varies, honestly. To answer this, I think everybody's a little bit different, but I'm pretty sure majority of us had one dedicated person that kind of took care of it. I haven't done that shit in years, so that's why it's a little bit harder for me to do that, because I just haven't needed to do it. I've definitely done it for people, but then at the same time, I said yes, I'll do it, but then not really fucking do it. Just because I'm just enjoying myself, to where what I'm doing just helps bring the attention around us, to where it kind of helps in a way to where it's like I am a wingman, but not fucking really. Just because I'm causing attention that brings all eyes towards us, to where whoever I'm with and associated also gets taken care of at that same time. Like, it's the best way to put it, to where everybody's interested. It doesn't really matter, guys or girls, like everybody likes to have a good time when they're out. So if they see a group of people that are having a good time, and then they're kind of like inviting everybody to that center, then it's just like everybody's gonna go there. Just like when people are dancing, if like a group of people are dancing, have a good time, and they're bringing other people in, it kind of just brings this huge crowd. It's like sort of the same type of way, just in a different way. it's kind of dangerous as well. And what I mean by that is you can't wingman for everybody. It doesn't work. It does not work. There are some dudes who are fucking terrible, is the best way to put it. And what I mean by that is just, I do not wingman for everybody, and I do not wingman for just anybody. If I know you and I know how you are because I've gone out with you and we've either, you know, done whatever night out before, or been over the group, and I know how you are socially with people, I could be able to pick up off that and be able to present it in a way to where it's just like keep the conversation going, keep it fresh and shit like that, to be able to introduce, say, a girl to the guy, or a guy to a girl, or some shit like that. It's easier when it's a guy to a girl. Like, it's no fucking problem. Be like, hey, yo, she likes you. Come here. Bam. Like, that's literally all I do anytime it's one of my homegirls that likes a guy and is just like a little bit afraid to do anything. I just walk up and like, hey, bro, that girl over there likes you. What you think? And he's like, what are you talking about? He's just like, you see her, she's eyeing you, she want to talk to you. And he's like, all right, cool. And then goes over. That's like the best way to fucking do it. It's no problem. But when it's the other way around, a little bit harder, because I have to put in the work up front, bring them together. I usually do it when it's better with a group of girls, bring them all over, and then just kind of go from there. But then usually what I do is kind of walk the fuck away, because I'm gonna go enjoy myself. You have fun here. I'm gonna go do my own thing, because I wasn't interested with this group anyways. I'm just helping you out. But yeah, there are guys, just ones that are detrimental to the group, because guys aren't socially adept like women are. Women know how to read a room. They know how to read guys on if they like them, they don't, if one dude's a lame motherfucker, or if some dude has the most confidence, this, that, and a third. And if one guy who is like excellent at all this shit, or maybe 2-3 out of like 5 to 10 guys or some shit like that, and the rest of them are lame, they're gonna see that and just kind of tag all the guys on the group like, yeah, I don't even really want to fuck with him like that. It's just, it is what it is. It's because if you got a bunch of lame motherfuckers and you hang around a bunch of lame motherfuckers, you just a lame motherfucker too. Just guilty by association. It's some real shit. It happens, and that's why it's just like, I am not doing that shit. I have had that shit happen, and I was just like, you know what, nah, nope, I'm not associated with you. I'm like, cool, not fucking doing that shit. Just, I'm not going to hurt my chances of getting with this girl because you suck. Not my fault. You could sit there all you want and pout and just look at people and just bob your head and not really do anything. I'm gonna be on the dance floor doing my thing, just knocking them down. Because I be knocking down these motherfucking girls. It is what it is. Yeah, Arizona's been good to me. But yeah, like you said, it seems like I could play the field very easily. I could play all positions. But do I play all positions? Hell fucking nah. Why would I? I'm a motherfucking coach. I own the motherfucking shit. I own the fucking franchise, bro. I'm gonna direct the team, bro. Do your thing. Do your thing, bro. I sit back and watch my king go. Well, hopefully that answers your other question right there. That's the last question. Holy shit, we have been talking for fucking 50 minutes. Goddamn. At least the last bit of this is gonna be quick, because I really ain't got too much to talk about, honestly. It's just kind of just glancing over things. But we're gonna move to the next section of the podcast. This is gonna be some gaming shit, just some quick little thoughts on that. Latest event, the Xbox game show and Bethesda show had happened. I think it was just like on Sunday. Last Sunday it was, and it was actually pretty good. I liked it. It was extremely good for the Xbox Game Pass. Over 50 games were shown, and 38 of them will be playable on Game Pass day one. And out of the 50 games it was, each one is going to be playable within the next 12 months. Which is actually pretty fucking good. If I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on that entirely, but like a huge majority of the games are going to be playable within the next 12 months. So that's really good. Excellent for Game Pass. Just keep going. That just shows that they've been doubling down. There really wasn't too many dev talk on like all this other bullshit. It was a lot of gameplay trailers. Only like I think 2 or 3 out of the 50 were like CGI trailers, which was fine, perfectly fine for me, because all the rest was gameplay. And the devs didn't really talk too much, because before there was a huge complaint where the devs would talk for 15 minutes and show like 5 or 3 minutes of gameplay, and it was just like, what the fuck was that? Nobody give a fuck about what you had to say. Just show us the game, what you got, good, and we want to see what you've created. Awesome, we'll give you the kudos afterwards, or just completely criticize the hell out of it after it's a shitty game. Either one. Battlefield got an update recently. My boy's been trying to get me to play that game. I'm done with the game. I don't give a fuck about the game. It was a waste of fucking money, just like Call of Duty Vanguard. Shit game, don't give a fuck. Just stupid, there's no content. Halo barely is hanging on there. Like, I'm literally just waiting for the co-op. That's it. Co-op and Forge, but I don't play the game constantly. I beat the game, loved it. The campaign, strictly I'm talking about just the campaign, that's it. But everything else, the multiplayer was fun for like a small period, but there's just like, what made Halo was the custom games, and because you don't have Forge and the map design, you guys are fucking just terrible with just the maps you guys put out. And in the game, oh man, I'm getting started on that shit. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say about that shit. Gaming's in a weird spot, but it's in a good spot. It's a weird good spot, I guess you could say. PlayStation also had something. The Sony State of Play, they showed a couple of games as well. Wasn't too bad. I liked a few of the games that were there. Still not getting the PlayStation. It's just I have no need for it. Not that I don't like PlayStation, I just don't have a need for it. A lot of the games that I want are not only coming to PC, but it's just like I already have a Series X and a PC. There's really no need for me to get a PlayStation at all. Like God of War Ragnarok, okay, like that's not enough for me to drop fucking $500 on a PlayStation. Like, it's not doing that. So it is what it is. Just moving on. I guess I can talk about it. It's the anime. There's only like a quick little thing. It's just Spy Family's great. Great thing. It's very enjoyable. It's fucking hilarious too. I like the little reference that they did with DBZ. The DBZ reference in Spy Family was actually pretty dope. I appreciated that. Shield Hero, of course, still liked it. It was kind of slow in the beginning, but it definitely picked up. I like Shield Hero. I always like Shield Hero. I'm glad they didn't do no fucking the Promised Neverland shit. Fuck, I would have hated them if they did that. I think that's really about it. I don't really got too much to say on that. So we're just gonna move on to it. Honestly, it really hasn't been too much on anime. Oh, I guess I could say Overlord. Overlord is coming back. That one's gonna be good. Overlord is pretty good. But yeah. Movies. Top Gun Maverick. Let's talk about it. Top Gun Maverick, that shit was good. I ain't gonna lie, man. I've seen the first one, but that was years ago, and I don't really remember it at all. And the whole time too, I was like, I don't know if I've seen the first one, to where it's just like, I think I did, because all the flashbacks they were doing in the first one was in the second one. It was like there was really no need for you to watch the first one in order to fucking understand what was going on in the second one. I was just like, I really didn't need to just worry about anything, because it was good. It was a fantastic fucking movie. It was great. I would love to watch it again. I'll wait until it goes on a streaming service, deadass. Because it's probably going to HBO, maybe Netflix or Amazon or some shit like that. What is it on now? What is Top Gun on? Is it on Netflix? I think it's on Netflix. But yeah, Top Gun Maverick, Tom Cruise did his fucking thing. They were moving in them jets. That shit was excellent. Oh man, it was great. I told y'all I finally got around to watching it, and that was the Halo show. Let's talk about it. Oh my god, Oscar, I know you've been waiting forever for this one. This man loves to hit me up on questions and stuff like that. He had a question, but it was just like, it was some stupid shit. I was just like, bro, I'm not saying that shit. I'm not fucking saying that shit. So, but Halo show. My opinion on this. Thankfully, I go into a lot of things unbiased. I go into a lot of shit unbiased, but I like to weight it on how it is, from give it a fair chance, from just flat surface on what type of movie this is. And it was a Halo show that they were starting, so it was like completely, it was different. They took a different route. Action was pretty dope. The fucking first scene, that bitch's face got folded, bro, blown back, bro, gone. I was not expecting that. Shit was awesome. I'm just not gonna lie. I was like, oh shit, her face is gone. That was hilarious. Chief did his thing. I appreciate it, but this Chief was a little bit more, he was a little too emotional for me. It just seemed like they were trying to show that he didn't have emotion, but it's just like he did at the same time. It's like, what the fuck? I mean, that was after he took off the fucking inhibitor chip that blocked all emotion. But Chief usually makes a little bit more quicker decisions, but this is where the whole, I had to get rid of the games. I had to get rid of all the knowledge I knew from the games. I had to start it from just scratch, just giving this shit a fair chance. Story-wise, if you were just to rate it based off how they did it and which direction they wanted to take, it was enjoyable for the most part. And what I mean by that, there were some moments where it was just like, okay, what the fuck? Why? It just made no sense to even have that part in the fucking film, but I guess you guys just wanted filler. They just continue the story. Chief's face is it's cool. I would expect it. I mean, this was of course a younger Chief and stuff like that. Because this is around Halo 1, really, just the timeline, wherever they trying to place that shit. It was very confusing, man. It was just like, it was so hard. I'm telling you, it is hard to separate the game from the fucking show, because how Chief gets Cortana isn't the way how Chief gets Cortana. And what I mean by that, he gets Cortana by her being injected into his fucking brain and her controlling his cerebral and like making AI and human one type of thing, AI and Spartan one type of just super soldier and humanity's best weapon, because that's what Halsey was trying to do. Versus in Halo, he gets Cortana on a fucking chip and just puts it in his helmet and goes from there. Like, it wasn't that same exact thing. It's just like, okay, Forerunner technology was definitely in the show, which was okay. I understood what they were going with that. I kind of wanted to see the what is his name? Is it Guilty Spark or the Oracle? I forgot what his name is. I forgot, the little fucking robot that flies around, that fucking laser beam. I was kind of hoping to see that in the Halo show. It would have been pretty dope. But no, we didn't get it. How Halo was introduced was kind of weird, I guess. It just made no sense how Chief and the girl, I forgot what her fucking name is, had a connection to the Halo and Forerunner technology that they're the only two humans that could activate it. Prophet of Regret was in there. There were 3 prophets that were in that shit. It was hard, man. In terms of a TV show to watch, I still give it a 5 to 6. It was enjoyable to the most part, but it was just like, I still like Halo Forward Onto Dawn way better. That was so much better. Forward Onto Dawn was dope. I'd watch that shit again versus this Halo show. There are a couple of scenes like I would rewatch in the Halo show, but it's just like I couldn't watch the whole fucking thing. Would I say it's dog shit? No, just because I see what they were trying to do, but it wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough in terms of the TV show. Yeah, it's a TV show. It's like it's gonna do what it's gotta do. The visuals, excellent. How the cinematography, excellent. CGI, pretty good. Can't complain too much about that. The acting, some of it was good, some of it was bad. It had its moments. But other than that, it was aight. You know what I'm saying? But that's really all I gotta say about this fucking show. I don't even want to talk more about it. It's just, I'm done. I don't care. I'm done with it. No. Yeah. That's Oscar. I don't know what you were expecting about this. What my opinion of it. Like, I love Halo. Like, Halo it's where I started my fucking whole FPS shooter. How I got so good at video games. Like, that's where it fucking started. With first person shooters. Fucking Super Smash Brothers was in Mario Kart Double Dash and Mario Party 5 is where I actually started my video game journey on the GameCube. But other than that, when it came to first person shooters, it was Halo when it came to the competitive side, but it was Call of Duty Big Red 1, Finest Hour, and Call of Duty 2 were the other ones that I played consistently before I got Halo. Before I even touched Halo, but Halo is the one I really enjoyed a lot more than Call of Duty. I had Jurassic Park on here, but I've been extremely busy and I have not fucking seen the movie yet. I gotta go on like a $5 Tuesday at AMC or some shit like that and just go from there. I've been meaning to watch that. I also want to watch Lightyear. I want to watch Nope, and I want to watch I think it was like one or two other movies. Oh, Elvis. Elvis looks fucking great. I cannot wait to watch that. But yeah, I gotta get around to watching these things. It's just, I have been so fucking busy. That's all I really had for my show notes for the last thing with the Halo show, but I'm just kind of rambling on for closing notes. Yeah, rabbling on. I really just said that. For anybody who didn't catch that. Yeah, extremely busy with a lot of shit, getting a lot of things are moving in the background still. A lot of things are getting set up. About to be doing collabs with other comedians and shit like that for videos out here. Things to look forward to, of course. Just follow me on Instagram, Twitter at theprojectvega. If you enjoyed this show, leave a like, comment, subscribe, rate this shit on 5 stars on Spotify, Apple, wherever else you're listening to. Share it. And I do appreciate all the love, all the questions I've been getting. I finally got today, I finally got around to being able to record this shit just because of how much fucking, how busy it's been fucking ridiculous, bro. I be getting home and it's just be like, all right, we gotta do this and that, and then I'm tired, I'm eating shit, and then I'm just like, I'll pass the fuck out, bro, and it's just like, all right, I gotta get ready for the next day, bro. It's ridiculous. I was like, oh my god, hopefully I have some time to fucking do it, because I already said I was gonna record a podcast. I got the shit set up. I just need to fucking do it. And then finally had some time to really doing it. Literally after I'm done with this shit, I'm gonna try to get the audio version out today. Have it uploaded, rendered. Video version, fucking maybe 2 days from now, if that. But yeah, I'm trying to get this shit done as fast as possible to bring it out to you guys a lot faster, best way to put it. But yeah, I appreciate the love, appreciate support, and this episode of PvP has been great, y'all. Catch you later.